11th math student, you will remember some important properties of complex number related to conjugate and modulus. So first is double bar of complex number z. Z you can take as x plus iy or a plus I. So double conjugate, double bar means double conjugate. Conjugate of a conjugate of z is z itself. Now second is z plus z bar, means z is any complex number plus z bar its conjugate. So when you add conjugate of z and z, then you will get only 2 times of the real part of z. And when you subtract in third number z minus z bar, that is 2 times of the imaginary part of z. Next, z into z bar, multiplying by conjugate of z with z, that is after multiplying, means if z is x plus iy and z bar is x minus iy, for conjugate only you will change the sign of imaginary. So z is x plus iy and z bar is x minus iy. When you multiply, then after multiply you will get square of the real part of z. In short form you can write RE. RE means real part of z plus IM means imaginary part. Square of the imaginary part of z plus square of the real part of z. Okay. So mod of, in fractional form, mod of z1 by z2. There are two complex numbers z1 and z2. z1 you can take as x1 plus iy1, z2 as x2 plus iy2. So z1 by z2, mod of whole z1 by z2 is written as mod of z1 separately upon mod of z2. Now, modulus of the product of many complex number from z1 to zn, means mod of z1 into z2 into z3 and so on, last is zn, and this is equal to product of the modulus of z1, z2, z3, means you can separate, you can take separate mod and find their product. So mod of the product of many complex number is equal to mod of first complex into mod of second complex into mod of third complex and so on into mod of last complex z. Now next is conjugate of z1 into z2, means conjugate of the product of two complex number is equal to product of their conjugate, means z1 bar into z2 bar. Now next is conjugate of z1 upon z2 bar, is written as conjugate of z1 upon conjugate of z2. Next, z into z bar is equal to square of the mod of z. Now see de Moivre's law for complex number. So what is the de Moivre's law? If z is any complex number, as you can take z is equal to x plus iy, and its polar form x plus iy is Cartesian form. Polar form is written as z is equal to r within bracket cos theta plus I sin theta. So z raised to the power n, that is in polar form r power n into cos theta plus I sin theta raised to the power n, is written as r power n into. So n here becomes the product of theta, means cos of n theta plus I times sin of n theta. You can write in this form. Now see its second law. Now see the second law of de Moivre's. The product of many complex numbers which are in polar form. Polar form means are in theta form. So cos theta 1 plus I sin theta 1 first complex into cos theta 2 plus I sin theta 2 second complex and so on. Last complex is cos theta n plus I times sin theta. Is product of many complex number. If it is written in polar form, then you can write cos of the sum of all angle plus I times sin of the sum of all angle. For example, if you have to find the value of cos 1 degree plus I sin 1 degree, this is first complex. second is cos 2 degree plus I sin times sin 2 degree into third complex is cos 7 degree plus I times sin 7 degree, and last is cos 20 degree plus I sin 20 degree. So there are four complex number in product form. So this is by second law of De Moivre's. You can write cos of the sum of all angles means 1 degree plus 2 degree plus 7 degree plus 20 degree plus I times sine of the sum of all 1 plus 2 plus 7 plus 20. Now adding them to you will get cos 30 degree plus I times sine 30 degree, and cos 30, what is its value? Root 3 by 2 plus I sine 30 1 by 2. So in this way you can solve applying De Moivre's law. Now see one question from your exercise, last exercise of complex number. So exercise is what? From the miscellaneous exercise, question number 2. So what is question? Question is real part of Z1 into Z2 is equal to real of Z1 into real of Z2 minus imaginary of Z1 into imaginary of Z2. You will prove here. In question number 2, you can take the value of Z1 and Z2, two complex number, Z1 as x1 plus iy1 and Z2 is equal to x2 plus iy2. To find their product means Z1 into Z2. When you multiply simply, so you will get x1 x2 minus y1 y2. This is the real part plus I times x1 y2 plus y1 x2. So after multiplying you will get, okay, this much. So in Z1 Z2, first part free from I is real and second containing I is imaginary part. So here you have to find the value of real of R means real of the product of Z1 and Z2 means real of Z1 and Z2, that is what it is written here. This x1 is real of Z1, x2 is here real of Z2. After minus sign, y1 is imaginary part of Z1 and y2 is imaginary part of Z2. So this much you have to prove. Okay.